Hello! So I've been on Shpock a lot lately, which I don't know if you get it around the rest of the world, but in the UK it's an app you get on your phone and it advertises itself as like a car boot sale, but on your mobile. So, people can go on there, they post whatever they want to sell, and you can get in contact and you can haggle a little bit. Then once you agree a deal, you go into like a private chat section and you agree to meet up at a time and a place and you exchange money for goods. And so pretty basic concept, but it works really well. And recently I've picked up a few things, one of which being this absolutely stunning Kodak Instamatic 400, which we'll get to in a minute. And the second being this AtGames. Not a huge fan of, to be honest, but I got this for £10, which is amazing. I of course will find out what that is in dollars and put the price about here somewhere. But yeah, it came with about 10 games on it. I can't even remember what the games are. I know Streets of Rage is on there, so that's awesome. But the main reason I got this was to replace my Mega Drive, or Genesis as it's called in the US, just for this. Just so I can just stick that next to the telly, you won't even know it's there, and it will just be ready for whenever I want to play games. So yeah, that's just a little something. Obviously very basic on the back, video and audio, one channel on the audio, DC in, on off reset, and you can put in your old Sega controllers here. It came with a controller called Dragon, I don't know. I think I'm going to end up putting it in the bin, to be honest. I might give it a clean and see if I can get it working properly, but it's a bit dodgy. Anyway, this I absolutely adore with a passion. By trade, I'm a photographer. Despite these terrible videos, I'm actually quite proficient with a camera if I don't have to talk to it or look at it. Looking through it is a bit different. Anyway, so I do collect all cameras, working if possible, because it is nice to go out every so often and just shoot, shoot on 35mm or 120 and just enjoy what that is. I mean, at the moment I'm shooting this video on a Nikon D50-100, and it's a fantastic camera. It's not professional, but if you're looking to get into photography, the D50-100 is, it's fantastic, and it's the camera I started out on, and I love this camera. But saying that, nothing can beat film. I'm self-taught, and when I learned, I taught myself to shoot on film. And what you find when you're getting into photography, if you're serious about it, is if you shoot on film, you very quickly become good, because film is expensive. It's expensive to buy, it's expensive to process, and if you're shooting and making mistakes with your ISOs or your f-stops, or you're still learning, how they all work together, the more money you waste, the quicker you'll get good. Trust me on that one. So anyway, the Instamatic camera. I've never had one of these. I don't actually have, sorry, excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold. I don't actually have any of the line of these, although I do have a few old Kodaks, like Box Brownie and all that kind of thing. But this one's a new one on me. It seems to be fully working. If I just pop the flash out, this is awesome. So I'm going to go on eBay and see if I can find myself the little bulb that goes in here. And I have to point out, by the way, this camera isn't small. My hands are just absolutely massive. In fact, let me just go get a measuring tape and you can see. So yeah, you can see there, it's just over 4 inches long and 2 inches in depth. Yeah, so another just over 2 on top. So yeah, let's just take a look around the camera. It was fun figuring it out because, like I say, never had one of these before. So I think it came out in 1966. I could be wrong, I've not researched it. I'm not gonna lie to you, you know I do these videos very sort of ad hoc. So yeah, we've covered the little button for the flash, which is awesome. That takes 2 AAA batteries, and then here is actually, from what I gather, it's not where you wind on the film, but you wind it up. It's like those cars that you pull back and then they power themselves. You know, the old kids' cars where you pull them back and they go boom. That winds on a spring, and then we have the shutter button here, and you can hear it. So I think if there was a film in there, it would actually wind it on for you, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's another fantastic advantage that is often overlooked. Sorry, excuse the noise. With these old, there we go. With these old cameras, is okay. Yeah, it has to take batteries for its for the flash, but otherwise you can keep taking pictures as long as you have enough light and enough film. You can just keep going. Is it an advantage to be able to take more pictures but run out of batteries? Whereas I can't run out of batteries on the old cameras, but I can run out of pictures. I don't know, it's kind of a trade-off. See, obviously the film would go there, and we should be able to see the shutter moving. There we go, and we get 1. For some reason it won't fire again, which is a bit of a weird feature to have. Yeah, so there, once the door's shut, it fires again. And then, from what I gather, the batteries go... I can't actually see where the batteries go. There was... I know, I have no idea. I will have to try and have a little frig around with this. Oh, one thing that I should also mention is we have a little lever here, which moves in and out, and that just moves these parts here, so you can get the bulb in and out more easy. So yeah, it is fantastic. Like I say, did I mention the price? I got this for £5. So that's, again, I don't know what that is in dollars. I will put the price in dollars about here. But yeah, £5. I think they're going for about 15 to 20 quid on eBay. So coupled with the Sega Mega Drive in there as well by AtGames, my actual Mega Drive, of course. All in all, that was £15 well spent, I think. Can't complain. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you again. Bye-bye. Just a quick thing that I wanted to add is I actually can't find any videos on the Kodak Instamatic 400 camera. Not on YouTube anyway, not after a quick look. So if it is something that you guys find interesting, or you just want to know a little bit more about this camera, let me know. I'm not incapable of doing a bit of research, so I can look it up, find out some interesting facts if you want, maybe even shoot some film on it, or if you want a walkthrough of the camera, we could just take a more in-depth walkthrough. It's up to you guys. If you want to know more, just let me know in the thing down below, and we'll make it happen. So thanks again, and goodbye!